You mean CL?
No, Mael. Have I met her before?
Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
Sometimes I feel like you know everyone.
Oh, well. That's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
Right, so, maybe it's that.
Yes. Just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Mael is Mael's cousin. Yes, that's it. You're so very wise.
You know, that almost makes sense to me.
It's okay if you don't understand, Verso. You're still wise to me.
You're just a big ball of nonsense sometimes, aren't you?
That's why we're best friends.
Eskew and Verso have fun talking to each other a bit more. Their bonds grow. They talk a bit more nonsense before going back. So how many times do we have to do this? I don't want to spend too long. Let's talk to one person. See how many times it different dialogue comes up, maybe for a little bit at least.
One down, one to go.
The next one.
Here to make amends for your terrible story.
I'll be honest. I didn't expect things to get so deep so fast.
I could tell. I'm not really sure you're up to the challenge.
Oh, I can keep up. In fact, I'm here to offer a story.
A good one this time?
Yes. Well, you said I'm vain.
No, you said you're vain.
Would a vain person keep this scar? I could heal it, but I don't.
Oh? Why is that?
It's a reminder of the price I paid to stand on my own 2 feet. But, it meant walking away from people I cared about. So, there you have it. Dark and personal.
I feel like there's more to this story. It's probably not a coincidence, then, that Renoir has a similar scar.
Mael's right. You really do see everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We disagreed on pretty much everything. Tactics, goals, what lines we wouldn't cross. I had to walk away, but he was resistant.
You fought?
It was the first time we ever raised a hand against the other.
If you can control your healing, that means Renoir can too. And he made the same choice as you. Interesting.
Oh, I never thought of it that way. But, you're right. So, dark and personal enough for you?
It was worthy.
Worthy of the story of that scar on your stomach.
Well, we all have scars that won't heal, don't we? That's a story for another time. The scars look good on you, though.
I know. That's the real reason I keep them.
I knew it.
CL appreciates that Verso opened up to her. She feels closer to Verso now. We switched to sillier topics for a few minutes before heading back.
One down, one...
The next one. You're always so calm about everything.
Is that a question?
An observation. Lune's intense and obsessed. Mael is nervous and eager, but you're calm.
Why is that strange? I guess... Death and I? We've walked a long road together.
What does that mean?
Death is a friend who will welcome me home.
Home?
Yes, home. With everyone I've ever loved.
You believe in an afterlife?
I don't know. If there is, then I'll see everyone after death, and if there isn't, I'll simply join them in death. I'll be with them either way.
It's an interesting philosophy. For someone so young.
True. I'm not quite as old as you. Why don't you share some of the wisdom you've accumulated over your very long life?
Oh, how kind of you to acknowledge my wisdom. Can you, mention my wisdom to Minoko sometime?
Oh, actually, isn't Minoko even older? Eskie too. Perhaps I should ask them instead.
No, please do. You'll probably learn valuable things about Nevron feet and rocks. All I can offer is another story.
I'm not really in the mood for stories tonight.
Oh, and here I had prepared something truly dark and heart-wrenching.
Save it for tomorrow. Let's do something else tonight.
What do you have in mind?
That depends. How adventurous are you feeling?
You mean like hunt Nevrons? What?
I'm waiting for you to connect the dots.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you mean, adventure.
You've been alone too long on this continent. When was the last time you seduced someone?
Not counting Minoko. I'll admit it's been a while.
So?
Do you even need to ask?
The bond between Ciel and Verso deepens. Oh, we only got 1 point for that? Seems like at least a 2-pointer. Spend some time together, away from the others. Become a bit more than friends. Uh-oh. Ciel feels inspired. Oh, nice. Finally. Gradient attack unlocked. Doom. That's what we were after.
One down, one to go.
The next one.
Oops.
One down,
Sorry.
one to go.
The next one will be hard.
Oh, we don't get the option now.
You were right.
About?
The odds of killing it.
Not zero.
So not too much more dialogue. Couple more chats for each of them. Hope we don't have to spend adventure time with everybody. That's going to cause some problems. Nobody has anything to say. Uh-oh. Awkward.
Do you like cats?
What?
Oh. I think she's pissed.
Do you like cats?
I think you've spent too much time alone. You've forgotten how to start a human conversation.
I just have this feeling you're a cat person.
Well, you're wrong. I did have a dog named Pat, though.
Pat the dog. They said Pat, not Paw.
You named your dog Paw. That's like if my parents named me Foot.
My sister named him when we were kids. Stella. She was a gifted artist. And fiery. She definitely made the most of the time she had.
Were you close?
When we were younger, I guess. But my brother and sister had their own lives. Didn't care about my parents' research.
Doesn't seem fair.
No. I'm glad they got to live. Sol was a great older brother. That's actually how I met Gustav. Sol was dating his sister.
So, you knew Gustav for quite a while then?
That's an awful lot of personal questions.
It is, isn't it? All right, we can talk about me again if you want.
How generous of you.
Ask away. I'm being sincere. Go ahead, ask me anything you want. We've got all night.
Remember, you offered. Do you like monkeys?
Oh, come on.
Luna's in such a good mood that she forgets to ask Verso other important questions, which Verso takes note of. They have a bit more fun together before heading back to camp.
About?
The odds of killing...
Not 0.
My fellow night owl.
Night owl?
You never seem to sleep.
I sleep. I sleep enough.
What keeps you up?
What doesn't keep me up?
From one insomniac to another.
Sometimes I just can't turn off my mind. It's like I pick up a puzzle and I can't set it down until I solve it.
And what's your current puzzle?
The talking Nevrons. The ones that seem to have personalities and thoughts and feelings. I'm trying to make sense of the things they said. I know there's an important piece of the puzzle there. We need to find and talk to more of them.
I've talked to a few. They mostly spout nonsense. I wouldn't expect too much.
Maybe you weren't asking the right questions.
Well, I'm certainly not as experienced as you.
What about you, my fellow night owl? Why can't you sleep?
Same, I guess.
Really? You don't strike me as the obsessive warrior.
So, you'd call yourself an obsessive warrior?
Come on, I just shared with you.
Sleep is not very restful for me. I used to have horrible dreams, but somehow it was worse when they stopped. Now it's just this oppressive void.
Fascinating. So, you experience discomfort while you sleep? Pain? Are you aware of time passing? I should observe you next time you sleep.
Well, that's not creepy.
Precisely. It's science.
So does this mean I can watch you sleep?
No, that'd be creepy.
Right.
Verso flashes a grin at Loon. Loon can't help but smile back. The world feels a little brighter when they're together. Loon can't restrain herself from asking Verso a few more questions before they head back. Thanks to Verso's answer, Luna understands Chroma better than before. Gradient attack unlocked. Tree of life. There we go. We'll get some more things. Perfect. So we're done with her.
About?
The odds of killing axons.
Not 0.
Okay, on to the next. Uh-oh.
You have nightmares too. About Omoa.
Hope this doesn't get weird.
Yeah. He's hard to shake.
Yeah.
I think we have... This might be the
Yeah.
last one.
Did your parents choose your name?
Yeah, I guess. Why?
Mael means chief and prince, or, I guess, princess.
What are you talking about?
The meaning behind your name.
Oh. What made you think of that?
You said you were an unwelcome surprise, but I think even though your birth was unexpected, it was still celebrated. Your name shows how your parents felt about you, what kind of life they dreamed for you.
Chief. Guess they had bigger dreams for me than I ever did.
Why? What did you dream of?
I didn't.
You must have wanted something for the future.
No. All I wanted back then was to leave Lumiere and see some of the world before I gommaged.
Well, you've certainly done that. What do you dream of now?
I don't know. Still figuring that out. What about you, though? What do you want?
What do I want? I guess I'm still figuring that out too.
Well, what did you used to want?
Music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before the fracture, I studied piano at the conservatory. I loved it. I really miss performing at the concert hall. When the lights dim and the room is hushed and the first notes echo through the chamber, I can just lose myself and feel the music through my fingers. Every time I play, it feels like my heart's about to break from the beauty of the notes.
That's lovely.
I miss that a lot.
Maybe when this is over, we can fix up the opera house and you can perform for us.
It would be my pleasure.
I want my first concert to be yours. And don't worry, I'll make sure the room is packed. I'll put up posters everywhere in town.
Oh, no pressure, huh? All right. I guess I'd better start practicing.
Male makes Verso pinky swear. Laughing, Verso agrees. Male and Verso discuss the first song Verso should play. Their discussion inspires Male. New gradient attack. Nice Phoenix Flame. Worth it. Reporting back to the others. We've gotten 3 new things so far. That's too bad.
Seems
It's
you were
not
right
weird.
about these expeditioners. A most
They've grown.
Maybe.
They have. Minoko, let me cut your hair.
Why would I be foolish enough to do that?
Just a trim. You look like an overgrown mob.
I beg your pardon. Have you looked in the mirror lately?
Yes, my hair is impeccable. Mm-hmm. Stop being grumpy. Come on, let's give you some style.
You first, then.
Don't be silly, we'd look ridiculous with matching haircuts.
Or we would look fantastic.
Fine.
Actually, that does look nice. Okay, I'm in. Style away.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, yes, indeed. This is quite fetching.
Great. We're twins.
Nice. Verso and Minoko are now bounded by a manly love of style, which they would never admit to each other. As is tradition, they now spend too much time arguing over who looks better before heading back to the others. A new outfit unlocked for both of them. We did each other's hair.
Seems you were right about the...
They've grown on you.
Maybe.
They have.
Oh, that was it. He only gets 3 friendship points, not 4.
I recognize that look.
Those masks.
What about them? Are you jealous?
I'm so...
Maybe.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Last guy. Then we'll be all caught up.
That armband looks nice.
We're not wearing one, but thank you.
Yeah, I guess it's official. We're part of the disaster expedition now.
blows a tiny raspberry. That's funny. Raspberry. What's up with you? Are you jealous?
What's up with you?
Indignant tough.
So, you want an armband too?
Maybe.
You barely have arms.
Not true. Anyway, I want a headband.
Your head is humongous. You're gonna need so much cloth.
I have a big brain.
All right, Monsieur Big Brain. I'll see what I can do.
There we go. Perfect.
Happy now?
Ooh, this is the nicest thing ever.
There. SQ is even more excited than usual. Verso has given SQ the greatest gift ever. SQ is overcome with emotion. SQ dances around with his armband for a bit before they return to the others. You wearing it still? Yeah, he's got it on. Nice.
Those men.
What about them? Are you
I'm sure
maybe
sometime.
okay? Enjoying the stars?
Stars are the apples of the sky.
I love the way you see the world.
Oh, that constellation looks like Francois.
It's not grumpy enough.
Yeah, it's not grumpy enough. It needs to look a bit more cranky.
He's not grumpy. He's just sad. He misses Claire. Enfant used to be all wee, but now he's all ooh.
Really? He used to be wee. Now he's all ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, centuries go by without your best friends. That's gonna make you go ooh.
Yeah. But, at least you shared some, we?
Yes. Wee! Back in the day, when there was nothing in the world except the four of us flying around on adventures.
How come you're not grumpy like Francois?
I am grumpy.
Oh, are you now?
I too am. But I'm also wee! So the wee balances the
You might say you're a bit, wee-woo, then.
You really get me, Verso.
I'm a bit, wee-woo myself. Although I'm a bit more woo than wee these days. Hey, that one looks a little like Minoko.
Oh, and if you squint and sort of scrunch up your face, that one next to it looks like Noko.
Verso and SQ feel their bond deepen after this meaningful interaction. Spend more time looking at the stars, saying they look like things they abundantly do not look like. SQ's nonsense inspires Verso. Radiant attack. Striker. Okay, that's it. I think that's done. Let's rest, make sure it's all saved. Don't want to do that again. That took an hour to catch up. So now I want to figure these out. Sort them by power level, maybe. I wish I knew what low level one would become a better high level one than the high level one I have now. If it did. That's what I wanted to figure out, because I would spend points upgrading it. Why would this one give you increased fire damage at 10, but then go to ice at 20? Fire skills at 4 and 10. And then, oh no, we're going to give you ice stain at 20. Right now we have electricity. Next one is level 6. Let's see what they say, what good weapons are. Maybe one that we have as listed that we could upgrade. Best weapon. Loon. Trebuchem. Do we have that? It's right here. Full power. That's number 8. 7, 6, 5, 4. So that's the worst of the best. Scabarim. Do we have that? Nope. Bedalim. Nope. Number 3 is Kralim. Nope. Lightarim. There we do. Number 4 is Lightarim. The fire just keeps on blazing. Alright, let's focus on that one then. Is Saparim even listed? Nope. So that's at least level 15. So it's the same. Wait, not yet. Not as much power. Oh well, let's leave it equipped since it's listed. If we upgrade it again, it will be more, I'm sure. It does get 20% increased fire damage. And that's what we're doing, pretty much. So that's good. Okay. Next. Let's do our... Well, I guess we'll look at them all. CL.